Hi guys! I hope you're all doing well during this weird time. My name is Ashley. For those of you who have not met me yet, right before the shutdown happened, I just moved up to the toddler room from preschool too, so you may have seen me around. Today, for my first activity, I figured we'd do something simple, easy. You have everything in your house. So let's get started. We're going to make some Play-Doh, so you'll need a bowl, a teaspoon, and 1 cup, some flour, salt, oil. I use any oil. This is just what I have today. And yeah, so first so this recipe calls for 2 cups, but I'm gonna do 1 cup. And feel free to let your kids do this. It may get messy, but that's the fun of it. So 1 cup of flour. And it calls for 1 cup of salt, but since I only did 1 cup of flour, I'm going to do half. You can kind of follow the recipe, but depending on how much you have, I know things are hard to get during this time. So 1/2 cup, that's about half. Okay. Now, so this recipe also calls for 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar, but I do not have that. So we'll see how this goes. We'll need 1 tablespoon of oil. You just put it in there. And I also put a blanket down on my table so that if it does get messy, then it's an easy cleanup for you. And then, now before we add the hot water, I always like to mix the ingredients together in the bowl. You can let your kids do this. Let them touch the flour. Ask them how it feels if they're able to tell you. Let them touch the cups, things like that. Obviously, don't let them use the water because it is boiling. Now I have had some recipes where you don't have to use boiling water, but I find the boiling water is the best for Play-Doh. So I'm going to put 1 cup. I always do it kind of slowly because if you put too much water, then it obviously is not the consistency that you want. And use a spatula so you don't burn your hands. And show the children, like when you're mixing it. Oh, also, this is if you would like to add some color. This is the time that you want to do it in the water. I typically don't put color in it because then you have the option of giving them markers, and if you have any, and they can make their own color Play-Doh. You can also, I like to add essential oils. Different colors you can also, this one is just lavender. I don't know if you can see it. It smells really good and makes your house smell kind of nice. So yeah, I just kind of mix it all, as you can see. Oh. And then once it kind of gets to that consistency that I like, I kind of start to use my hands. Now, oops. At this point, it kind of gets a little bit messier. And you just kind of need the Play-Doh. Now mine is a little sticky, but this is what you end up with. Nice, solid, soft. If the water's really hot, make sure it cools down before you give it to the kids. And if it's really sticky, just add some more flour. But this one's actually pretty good. So yeah, that's our Play-Doh. And feel free to add any materials that you have at your home for the children to play with. Even just playing with it by themselves, touching it's a great sensory experience for them. Yeah, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to doing some more with you guys.